Mm, mhm. I know, when you are not consistent, uh, this happens. You know, these things are
Mm,
not difficult, but the only thing that it requires is consistency and continuous practice. If you practice continuously, if you have this consistency, if you are careful about it, if you are consistent, it means that, you will be easily able to, do your job and pass it with, high, you can say high bands or flying colors, right? So yes, I
yes,
totally
sir.
understand that you have the function at home, but you have to get your time out for, the class because you've already missed a lot of things. And this is gonna, mount up later on. Probably you
So,
may not understand, although I am sharing, the recordings of the classes with you people, but there are times where you do not understand things. So you need to be, a bit consistent about it and be careful about it, okay?
okay, sir.
Okay, so today we are going to discuss the classification and matching. These are the last two types of questions that you may get in your IELTS. Uh, you can say reading sections, right? So let's move to the overview of this lecture. In today's lecture, you will learn the classification tasks, how to complete them, and you will also learn how to complete the matching tasks, okay? So in the classification tasks, it actually tests your ability to recognize relationships between facts in the reading passage. So there is a reading passage, and then there are facts, and they are related to each other. So the classification task actually assesses your ability whether you are able to connect and match one fact with another or not, right? In the matching tasks, what happens is that it tests your ability to recognize opinions and theories, right? You have to read the passage and then you have to recognize the the opinions mentioned in the text. Along with that, you should also be able to recognize the theories discussed in the passage and try to match the opinion and the theories with each other, right? So this is how these two tasks are. Tips for success. How can you do it? You can either skim or scan to find the required information, whatever strategy is applicable in the given context, right? And then you should also read for the details. So this is how these tasks should be completed. Now, considering the classification task in detail, what you need to do is you need to classify the information, right? Sort statements or features into categories, right? You need to classify each and every bit of information. For example, this information is about this information is about that, information is about this, right? So you need to classify. For example, another example is this person is related to this information, this person is related to this information, and so on. So you need to match and classify the things and you need to categorize them. For example, you have three categories. For example, the three time periods, then three different countries, and then you have three options A, B, and C, right? Where one is men, women, and both. So you should number statements or features, right? You should also be able to number the statements or features, of different things in the given passage or in the given text. On your answer sheet, you should write A, B, or C, or whatever is are the option choices. Here is the example. As you can see here, question number 1 to 6, classify the following events as occurring, right? So this is the instruction. Now we have three options, A, B, C. In the option 1, between 1900 to 1979, then between 1980 to 1989, and then between 1990 and the present. So we are given three time periods. This is the classification. Now, write in the correct letter A, B, or C in the boxes 1 to 6 on your answer sheet. Now, these are the events which has happened. So we need to classify among them which happened between 1900 and 1979. Which of these events happened between 1980 and 1989? And which of them again happened between the 1990s till present time? Are you getting it? Are you following? So this is, how you are going to classify. Now, if we take those same, questions here, we have a reading passage here, right? So as you can see here, question number 1, the valley was named Wadi al-Hitan, right? Wadi al-Hitan. So that is the name of place. If you read the passage, Wadi al-Hitan, Arabic for Valley of the Whales, was once part of the Titia's seafloor. It was thus dubbed in the early 1990s by Philip Gengrid, right? So for the option 1, we have the correct option. The correct answer is which one?
C.
C is the correct option. Why? Because we can see Wadi al-Hitan, right? That is the name. We have scanned it and we have found it here, right? And we have seen that it happened in the 1990s. Is it clear? So between 1990s and the present. So the 1990s is the correct option. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, the important notes that you should be very careful about is that the questions will not be in the same order as you read them in the passage. And other passages and other question types, the questions were in the same order. Yeah, now in this classification type of questions, the questions may not be in the same order. Are you getting it? So the information related to question number 1 might be in paragraph 2, right? The information related to question number 2 might be in paragraph 1. So this is what it means. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's clear.
Further, some letters may be used more than once or not at all. Now we have these 3 letters. And how many questions do we have? 6, right? So it means that some of the letters might be used more than once. For example, A happens in 1, 2, 3, right? Between 1900s and 1979. For example, all the events in question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3, all of them happened in between this time period. So A could be used even thrice, 3 times. For example, none of these events has happened between the 1980s and 1989. So B may not be used at all, right? And same is the case with C, right? So what this means is that the questions are not in the same order, and secondly, a letter may be used more than once. So you need to keep this thing in mind, specifically when dealing with the classification questions. Is it clear? Let's move ahead. Now, how to do this task? You need to read the question carefully. Make sure that the 3 categories are clear in your mind. You should have clear picture in your mind. What does it mean? That you must have clear idea that what you are looking for. So you have 3 time periods, 1900s and 1979, then 1980 and 1989, and then 1990 and the present. So these 3 time periods must be in your mind. You should keep them in your mind, right? Underline any keywords or number in the categories if needed, so you can also underline them for your own, ease and understanding. Then skim the passage to find where the categories are mentioned. So as we have seen here, we have seen the 1900s. And then we have also seen Wadi al-Hitan here, right? So you can scan or skim, right? And find it wherever the information is located and then underline it and then read, in the context. Further, a category may be covered in one part of the passage or it may be mentioned or referred to in several places throughout the passage. Now, what does it mean? It is possible that the 1900s may not be, this may not be the only place where 1900s is used. It is also possible that in the second paragraph or even in the third paragraph, the 1900s is used, right? So you need to be careful. It's not like this that you have seen 1900 once and you straight away started looking for your answer there. And if you couldn't find it, you started getting anxious, right? Don't do it. When you can't find the answer to your question in that one place, try to scan the rest of the passage and try to see if the same information is discussed in elsewhere. When you find it, then read in the context and read the a sentence before and a sentence after, and you probably will find your answer. Okay. So look at the statements. Read the first one and underline any keywords as we have done here. Wadi al Hitan, right? Whaley. So these are probably our keywords. And if you can see here, we have actually scanned it and found it, right? Okay. Scan the text. If you spot an answer for a letter question, circle it so that it is easy to find again. You can circle it or underline it, or you can put brackets or whatever, right? Whatever is easy for you, so you can use your own way. Find the relevant part in the text, then find it and read it. Read this part of the text carefully to find the details of which category it belongs to, right? As we have done here, we have actually put it in a box and we have tried to see which category does it belong to, and we have found that it belongs to the third category. So the option C was correct. Same is the case with other questions. So you read it and then try to classify that which category does the information belong to, and then you choose the correct category for the statement and then answer it, right? So this is how the classification tasks should be done. Now, here is, a practice session for you. Some pictures are here, then some names are mentioned here, right? Categories. You need to classify each and every, you can say picture amongst them into the exact category. So I will start with Asia. Asia, could you please tell me, which category does this, picture belong to? This shape belong to?
Plant.
Excuse me, which one?
Sir, plant.
Plant. Very good. Okay, Atika, could you please tell me about this one? Atika, are you
Is it
there?
plant?
Yes, it's also plant. Now, Asia, could you please tell me this one?
Minerals.
Minerals, yes. It's a coal, right? So it belongs to the field of minerals. Okay. What about this one, Atika?
Animal.
Animal, yes. So human beings are animals, right? We are animals, are we?
No, sir.
Yes, we are animals. We are animals. We belong to the category of animals. Then we have actually categorized ourselves. You can say subcategorized, and we said that we are actually social animals, right? But basically, we come under the umbrella
Human.
term of and under umbrella term of animals, right? So yes, you are right. Human beings are animals. We belong here. Okay. What about this one? The butterfly, Asia.
Animal.
Again, animal, yes. And Atika, what about this one?
Mineral.
Yes, it belongs to mineral. You see, you have looked at the pictures, the shapes, and you have actually classified them into their categories. So this is how the classification, you can say practice or questions are. But you may not get the same exact images. You might be classifying words or vocabulary or statements, but this was just, for your practice, for your understanding. Now let's move to the next, activity. Here we have these questions, right? 1 to 7. We have these three categories: a type of squid, a type of octopus, and a type of fish, right? The instructions are: classify the following characteristics as belonging to any of these categories. Write the appropriate letters A to C in boxes 1 to 7 on your answer sheet. Note, you may use any letter more than once. So you are given this instruction that you can use any of these three letters more than once. You can use them twice, you can use them thrice if it is applicable and relevant, right? So now I'm gonna show you You should read this first statement. Has been sighted below 2000 meters. This is the question. So we need to see whether this information is related to the type of fish, a type of octopus, or a type of squid, right? Are you following? Are you following? Hello?
What is squid?
Squid is, a
Okay,
type
please
of,
repeat.
yes, squid is actually a type of, you can say, marine animal or something like that, right? It lives in the water, in the sea. All these three things, octopus, squid, and fish, they are, uh, living in the sea, right? They are sea animals, you can see. You can say it this way. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Sir.
Okay. Now, we need to answer this question number one, that which of these three things has been sighted below 2000 meters? So what is the keyword in this statement? Can you tell me what we will be looking for in the passage in question number one? जी, इसमें कीवर्ड कौन सा है in question number
A.
one? No, no, no. We are not talking about them. We will be reading passage and then we'll be trying to find the answer. What I'm asking you is that what is the key word in this question?
Sir, 2000 meter.
Okay, 2000 meters को हमने scan करना है. ठीक है? We need to scan it in the passage. Here is the passage. Okay, now scan. Can you find 2000 in these four passages?
No, sir.
Okay, let's move ahead. Scan further. Have
No,
you?
sir.
Okay, scan further.
No, sir.
No, sir.
I
Happened.
think we skip it.
No, 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 no. Just give me a second. Okay, can you just Give me a second. I believe I have actually messed it up. Oh, yes. I should have clicked this one. Sorry. I I opened a wrong passage for you people. I'm really sorry. Here is the passage, sorry. Now read and try to find out. Can you see it here and these two
Sir, no,
paragraphs?
no, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Have you found it? Have you found it?
No, sir.
Yes, yeah.
Sir, a type of fish.
Okay. A type of fish. Why?
Sir, in the given option, I look to the word 2000 in, and the word about, so this one word, in length and has been photographed at a depth of 200 meter. But this shark is a fish.
Yes. You can also see here, the title is here of this, this section, right? And it says that,
Yes, sir.
has been
Yes, sir. I
photo
also look to it.
which grows to over 7 meter in length and has been photographed at a depth of 2200 meters, right? 2200 meters. And if
Yes,
you look
sir.
at the
Yes, sir.
question is saying has been sighted below 22,000 meters. So below 2000 is 22,000, right?
Yes, sir.
The same information is there, but it has been
Yes, sir.
paraphrased. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So it's
Yes,
it's
sir.
not difficult,
Yes,
but
sir.
the only thing is that you need to keep the information in your mind, and you need to be very careful, right? You need to read the synonyms, you need to read the paraphrase words, right? So we have the keywords 2000, and we have found 2200 there. If we have looked back at the question, so it says cited below. Cited and photographed, both of them, they have the same meaning, almost the same meaning, right? And then it says, but this shark is not exclusively a deep sea species, right? It does not live there, but it has been sighted there, and we have the sighting means photographed there. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do one more question, and then we'll move to the next, slides, and I'll share these practice, material with you. Has the biggest eyes of all known species, right? So it could either be a type of squid, a type of octopus, or a
Okay,
type
so
of
what is the word?
Excuse me, Atika, what do you want to say?
What is the keyword in this question? Cited
You
below or 2000 meter?
both of them, they are the keywords cited below in 2000 keywords, 200 meters. Both of them, they are the keywords, right? You can take as many keywords from the question as you like. For example, in this question, in question number 2, biggest eyes, all known species. Both of them, they are the keywords, right? Biggest eyes and all known species, right? So we will be looking for something which has the biggest eyes of all known species. Is it clear? So let's read, skim and scan to see if we can find, the biggest eyed animal. Okay, scan it, Chavas. The technique is that you should be looking for any information related to the eyes, right? Then you can read it whether it's the biggest or not, right? Are you getting it? Are you getting my
Yes,
point?
sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
scan for the eyes, right?
So next,
Okay.
bus sir, largest sir, make it sir बड़े केला बिटूना
Mm-hmm.
वापस बड़े थे
Mm-hmm.
sir squid
Yes, it's squid. Why? Because here in this paragraph it
largest
says
size.
it has the largest eyes of any animals on earth. All known species and any animal on earth, both of them, they are the synonyms, paraphrased from, right? So largest eyes and biggest eyes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you do it. It's easy.
Yes,
Trust
sir.
me, trust me, IELTS is easy, but the only thing is we need to understand the things. We need to know how to do our tasks. We need to know the strategy, right? Now you have applied scanning, and through scanning you have pinpointed the location where the information is, right? And you read it and you found your answer. Is it clear? Is
Sir,
it
sir, can we test the question number 7?
okay? Do it. Uses
Okay.
its arms to remain stationary in water, right?
Okay,
So
sir.
what are the keywords? We will be looking for the information related to arms,
Arms
right?
and
Stationary.
straight.
Stationary means it, in other words, we can also say static or, immovable, right? Something like that.
Yes,
All of
sir.
them, they are the keywords, right? So we have stationary, right? And we have arms. So you should be looking for these keywords. Okay, go ahead.
Sir, I also found question number 3 answer to risk colored light only from its
Okay,
arms.
okay. Forget about third one. Now find the seventh one, as you mentioned.
Okay. So next,
Mm-hmm.
next.
You haven't found it, right? Okay, let me give you a hint. arms are discussed here, it has also an extra pair of arms, right? Are you getting it? Here. Have you found it?
Yes,
The word
sir.
arms
Sir,
is discussed here.
which are extended one at a time, so it is stationary.
No. These are unique structures which are extended one at a time, rather like fishing line, to detect prey. So it is used for detection of prey. There, the question was about that they remain stationary, right? They are not moving. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
So it means that this arm is a wrong signal, a false signal. Our information is not here, right? Are you getting my
Yes, sir.
point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if we look here, we can see the word arms here as well. With their arms outstretched and those webs forming like an umbrella-like
Yes, sir.
structure,
Yes,
they
sir.
can remain suspended in water for longer periods. Are you
Yes, sir.
getting?
Octopus.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Remain suspended and remain stationary. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
See, the word arms is also mentioned here. Their names comes from the small outgrowth on their arms. But here, this is something else. Information is something else about something else, right? So our answer is which one?
Octopus.
Octopus.
Octopus. Why? Because it says that its arms to remain stationary in water, right? Uses its arms to remain stationary. It means to remain immovable in water. Is it clear? Okay.
Okay.
Let's move ahead. I hope you have enjoyed this practice session and you have learned something, how to do the classification questions, right? So this is another practice session and I will share, this one with you as well after the class. Now let's move to the matching questions. So the matching tasks, what you need to do is that you are given options, for example, the names of people. You have to match them to numbered questions, usually theories or opinions. For example, there is a name and then that name should be matched with an opinion or a number, right? Uh, for example, there is an opinion, so you need to match whether that opinion was passed by which of the options. So for example, there are four names given. You need to match one of the names with the opinion or the theory, right? So you can also, again, has the option to use the letters A, B, C, etc. Now, the important notes are that in some matching tasks, some letters may not be used, while other may be used more than once, as we have done in the classification section as well. But you should always read the instructions carefully, as I am stating again and again that you should read the instructions carefully, because they are the guiding lines. They are actually telling you what you have to do and what you should not do, right? Options in this section and these type of questions, they are in the same order, right? So you don't need to worry about it. Questions not in text order. Now, the questions which are there, they are not in the order of the text. Again, you might find the information of one thing in paragraph C, and then you might get the information related to question number 2 in paragraph A, etc., etc., right? So here is an example. Look at questions 1 to 4. Look at the following statements from question 1 to question 4, and the list of people below. There is no extra person, right? There is one extra person, sorry. So you have one extra person, which means that that person is not even discussed in the passage, and you should not pick him as your option. Match each statement with the correct person. So you have these four options, four persons and four statements, and then you have to match each one of them. Now let's look at a sample question. Here it is. We have this paragraph. It's about fake flakes, right? A sprinkling of labs around the world are trying to grow snow crystals. So this is, the passage about, it's a research. Then we have Ren Descartes, we have John Hallett, we have Ken Leberchit, and then we have John Nelson, right? We have these list of statements, and then we have these scientists, 4 scientists and 4 statements. And we need to see which of the statements is related or passed by which of the theorists, right? So as you can see here in this example, Rand Descartes actually, this opinion is related to Rand Descartes. The third one, snowflakes can only be formed naturally, right? If you read it, Asia, could you please read this whole paragraph for me?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
A sprinkling of lakes around the world are trying to grow snow crystals. There
Mhm.
is something about snowflakes that scientists cannot leave alone. Descartes once wrote, so perfectly found in hexagons, and of which the 6 sides were so straight and the 6 angles so equal, that it is impossible for men to make anything so exact. But in this, as in so many things, Descartes was wrong for John Hallett of
Okay,
the Massachusetts.
okay. Now, Descartes passed this opinion. Snowflakes can only be formed naturally, but this is not said in the same exact wording. If you can see here, he said it is impossible for men to
To make
make
anything
anything so exact, right? So when men cannot do it, so automatically it is something which should be made natural, right?
yes, sir.
These questions are technical. They are very technical. Why? Because the statement will tell you one thing, and in the passage, something else will be said in a paraphrased or rephrased form. So to pinpoint and locate it is a bit difficult, but you need to be careful about it. Have you got it?
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. Now, how to do this task? Read the instructions carefully, as we have mentioned. Look at the options, then skim the text, as we did it, right? Be careful. Information about an option may appear in more than one place in the text. So, for example, if you scan Rand Descartes, right? So you might find his name more than once, mentioned more than once in the text. It might be you might find him in 5 places, as we have seen, last time in the previous examples of classification, where the word arm has been used many times in different passages and different, paragraphs. So same is the case here as well. You might find information related to a person, right, more than once. But what you need to do is you need to be careful, and you should be looking for what you are looking for, right? So here, the what we are looking for, we are looking for snowflakes that can be, formed naturally. So naturally and snowflakes, they are our keywords, and we have actually found it, right? Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir, clear.
Naturally, and then something impossible for men to make. So again, it means the same thing, right? Okay, you should start with the first option and decide which statement it matches and then move on, right? So here, although we have taken the example of the third statement, but the correct way to do is that we should have started with the first statement, right? Snowflakes research can be applied on to aircraft safety. Who passed the statement among these 4 options? So you can just scan and skim and find the answer. Okay. Answer all the questions even if you are not sure of the answer. You should just write an option if you know you could not find your answer to the question and you are confused. Just write something instead of not writing anything at all. Now, again, we have a practice session here. The information is, the instructions are, look at the following statements, right? These are the statements. Question 1 to question 6, and list the list of organizations below. These are the organizations. Match each statement with the correct organization. So we need to take these statements and we need to see which of these organizations are related to these statements. Write the correct letters A to E in the boxes 1 to 6 on your answer sheet. Note, you may use any letter more than once. So out of these 5 letters and these 6 questions, we can use any of the letters more than once, okay? Now let's move to the practice session and let's practice it, okay? Here it is. So statement number 1, farm animals should not be given drugs to increase their size. What is the question? What is the statement? Farm animals, right, not be given drugs and increase their size. These are the 3 keywords, right? Are you getting my point? Hello?
Yes,
Am I?
sir.
So we need to scan and skim through the passage and see which of these 5 organizations actually have this idea or opinion that farm animals should not be given drugs to increase their size, okay? So now you should scan and skim, read and see if
Sir, WSPA.
okay, SPS says what?
Use of production enhancing hormones. When hormones enhance, then the size of the animals increase.
Okay, you mean here in the second last paragraph, include a halt to the expansion factory, the adoption of human global ban on the production enhancing hormones. This one,
Sir,
which paragraph?
sir, second last.
Second last, this one. This is what I'm saying. Okay, a global ban on the use of production enhancing hormones. This is what you want to say? Okay, let's move ahead again. So according to you, option C is the correct one, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Atika, what do you think? Atika, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you think? Where is the answer? Which answer is correct?
Sir, I did not find it.
Okay, read again, Shabas.
Since the American Public Health Association.
Where it is American Public Health Association. This one has called for a ban on the construction of new industrial animal farms until more specific data on their risk has been collected. Okay, you have said this one. Let's reread the statement, okay? Farm animals should not be given drugs. Can you see anything related to the drugs here in this statement? Do you see anything related to drugs? Atika, I'm asking you. Do you see
No,
anything?
sir.
Okay. Okay.
Sir, there is a word antibiotics growth promoters from 2006. Antibiotics is drug.
Where, in which paragraph? Okay, this one. The
Yes,
routine
sir.
use of antibiotics in animal feed also continues to be a problem. The European Commission has proposed to ban all antibiotic growth promoters from 2006 due to concern over antibiotic resistance. Right? So we have growth promoter and ban. Now again see, farm animals should not be given drugs to increase their size. Size and growth, both of them are what?
Same.
They are same. This is why I told you to scan it. If you come here, your answer was not wrong, right? It also says a global ban on the use of production enhancing hormones. But hormones is not a drug, right? One thing. And then there is also a word halt. So a halt and a ban, they are synonyms. But you know, the actual answer is what? Which one? The one you just picked, right? So the European Commission. Now the correct answer is option B. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Read question number 2. Atika, read it aloud, Shabas. Question number 2. Read it aloud. Statement number 2.
We need laws to make the effect of factory farming less harmful.
Okay. Now, what are the keywords in this statement? What should we be looking for in the passage? Laws, right?
Yes, sir.
Need of law or requirement of laws, right? Effects of factory farming, right?
Less harmful.
And harmful, less harmful, right? So these are the keywords. Now see where, or which of these five options or organizations have actually have this opinion, right? To make the effects of factory farming less harmful. Now read, Shabbos. Have you found the answer? Have you found the answer?
Sir, WSPA?
How and why? Tell me where is the information related to the statement?
WSPA is calling for effective legislation. Legislation is related to law to protect people and animals alike from the risk of factory farming.
Excellent, yes. Effective legislation. Legislation means laws, right? Calling for laws, right, to be passed to protect people and animals, right? Although the word people is more, which is not mentioned in the statement, but we are here related to this one, right? Animals alike from risks of factory farming, right? So should be less harmful and risks. Are you getting my point?
In the second last paragraph.
Yes, this one. So this here is your answer, right? So the correct option is answer to question number 2 is which one? WSPA, the World Society for the Protection of Animals. So according to the statement, this second statement belongs to C, option C. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I will share, these activities with you later on in the group, right? And some more as well, for your understanding. And that's all about it for today. And that's all about it for the reading section. Uh, you have completed and learned all the question types in the reading section, as well as you have had some of the practice as well. And you can practice more at home. I'll share the data and the tests with you people, okay? If there is any questions related to today's lecture, you may ask. Atika, is there any question you want to discuss? No?
No, sir.
Okay, so that's all about it for today. See you inshallah on Monday with the new module of writing. And till then, I'll share some practice activities for the weekend so that you can, learn more about reading module, right? And see you inshallah then. Have a good day. Allah Hafiz.